is Emmy. I am Gypsy. You're watching Broken Dolly TV, and I'm trying out something a little bit new right now. The only problem here is that I cannot make up my mind about whether or not I want to remove this doll from the packaging. So, quick shout out to my homeboy, Aryan, over on Barbie Nation. Subscribe to his channel if you don't already know about this channel, because you guys, let me tell you, okay? Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you a little secret about Gypsy. I don't like doll tube. I know, that's very ironic coming from a doll tuber, but seriously, I do not like doll tube. I don't like doll tube for so many reasons, but the main one is that very few channels are geared towards adults. Sometimes when you come across the channels that claim that they're geared towards adults, you can tell that they're still very much like sugarcoating a lot of the things that they say, because they're worried about losing sponsors, they're worried about not getting initial sponsors, and they're worried about people in the comment section throwing a fit because they don't think that the channel is family friendly, and so on and so forth, and so many other reasons why. I'm not that kind of a doll tuber. I don't really care what anybody thinks. I feel like if you vibe with my personality, or if you vibe with anything that I stand for, then you're going to just gravitate towards my channel regardless. And if you are a sponsor who wants me to lie about your product just for, you know, for customers, that's great, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't look at it like it's a loss because we do or don't have sponsors. Nonetheless, it's very difficult to find other channels that are like this, and that's part of the reason why I do not like DollTube, because I feel like a lot of us kind of just cater to the masses and say what everybody wants to hear. That doesn't make your channel stand out from anybody else's channel. So I just choose not to watch a lot of DollTube videos. I miss a lot of the things that are going on over on DollTube because of that reason. I have a very low tolerance for the BS. Like, if I turn on a video and the first minute of the video I can sense that the person is not really saying everything they want to say, I'll just click off the video and move on to the next thing. That has been a challenge for me, trying to find DollTube videos that I actually enjoy watching as a collector myself. Barbie Nation, you should definitely go and check out his stuff. The reason why I really like his channel is because he has an aesthetic going on with his dolls. Like, the theme for his doll collection is pastels, and I actually have like a portion of my dolls that I want to style in pastel colors. So I was just randomly looking for ideas on what I can do to kind of like make that into my reality, and I kind of stumbled onto this channel. A lot of us adult collectors, we don't have any rhyme or reason on how we collect. We just kind of just get whatever we want, and it's very disorganized and very easily mistaken for like a hoard rather than a collection, or even it's very difficult to tell the difference between an adult's collection and a child's collection, if you even want to call that a collection, what children have. But it's hard to differentiate for a lot of non-collectors who are looking at our dolls. They'll just be like, I don't get it, like why are you people doing this? That's one of the things that I really respect about collectors who are able to keep themselves within a theme. Like, for example, Suresh over on Suresh NY. He has a very elegant, kind of like a glamorous theme with his dolls, and most of the dolls that he collects either already looks that way or he'll style them that way, and Aryan does the same thing with his pastel theme. So I really respect that level of discipline that it takes in order to maintain the theme for your doll collection. And for those of you wondering what is our theme over here, our theme over here really is diversity, and it's a vague theme. It's basically encompassing different racial features, body types, hair textures, and genders. So that's basically what I try to focus on when I'm looking for dolls. But I mean, that's a vague theme. It could be literally any doll could fit that description, right? So anyway, the guys who are more disciplined than I am, definitely respect to them. So shout out to that channel. And this doll he actually reviewed over on that channel, and this doll was reviewed by many other wonderful DollTube creators, and there are so many things going on with this doll that I got to talk about. I just wanted to kind of like kick back with you guys and just discuss what I'm seeing with this doll. Firstly of all, this doll, I guess you could consider her part of the wave 2 of the Barbie Extra dolls. Yes, already wave 2 has been released. So far, I have only seen 3 of the Barbie Extra wave 2 dolls, which is a little bit concerning. I don't understand why that is, but it is. So I've seen the Skipper head sculpt, I've seen the Carnival head sculpt, and I've seen the Millie head sculpt so far. But the other two dolls that are part of this wave, at least that's what the leaked photos had us believing, mysteriously are just not visible. So I don't know what's going on with that. So it looks like when I Google search these dolls, I still only see the crappy leaked, totally not HD photos of the full set of the dolls. So we're still missing this mystery head sculpt that I'm guessing is a Zig and Zag head sculpt, and the Alec head sculpt. I don't know where they at. They ain't nowhere to be found, so I don't know what's going on. But for whatever reason, we have this Barbie Extra Deluxe pack here. On the back of her box, it says 30+ looks. And this doll is $30. 30 whopping US dollars retail price. Oh my goodness. And I'm gonna tell you why that's totally not worth it. They're trying to charge you an extra $5 for this doll compared to the other dolls in this line, which are $25, just because she comes with extra clothing. That's really it. That's the only thing that's setting her apart from the other dolls. Not to mention, she has the exact same head sculpt as one of the other dolls that are already in the line. So we've got two Skipper head molds for whatever reason. That makes no sense to me. The ghastly clothing that she comes with, it's just loud as heck, like crazy loud. Now obviously these dolls are not marketed to adults. They are definitely for children, and they're going to add colors and styles that they think will attract children, because no adult in their right mind would justify spending $30 on this doll. As is, it's ridiculous. Like, a kid would have to beg and cry and whine to their parents to justify the purchase of this doll for this price. And Mattel knows it. She's got this crazy hairstyle going on where I guess she's trying to do like a Cardi B thing or something with the weave. Yeah, I don't know. That to me just comes off really ghetto. I like the pastel blue color of her hair, which was one of the things that this doll appealed to me about. Like, I'm so scared to take her out of the box because I just know I'm gonna feel this hair and feel some type of way about the hair, because it would just be too good to be true if this doll's hair was actual quality saran. And I just have a feeling it's not. I'm scared. I'm scared of what it's gonna feel like. Let's talk about what I like about this doll. I definitely like her head mold. Of course, Skipper is one of my favorite head sculpts. And you really hardly find bad versions of this sculpt when they do the face-ups on them. So you can't really go wrong with this head. Another thing I like about the doll is that she has the side-glancing blue eyes. Her eyes are very bright, very visible blue. But I mean, just look at how unkempt her hair looks in the box. This to me is like a sign that this hair is gonna be wild to tame, but I'm gonna try and stay positive. I can't say I really like her outfit choices, her clothing pieces. The only piece that I probably think is not that bad are these pink shiny leggings. She's got this so-called pet that has a cartoon face and whatever. Like the Barbie Extra dolls, they all come with pets, and all the pets look very cartoony, very unrealistic. And I understand, because they're trying to really stand out, make the dolls look very different, very fun, that will make a kid excited to play with this set. So I get it. If you're an adult collector who likes more realism in your collection, I would say there is a place for these pets, but instead of making them actual pets, they would probably be better as like stuffed animals, kind of like plushies or something. And for her to be so extra, I mean, she just looks like she has no fashion sense. Like, she's got so much stuff going on. I don't mind the doll coming with a bunch of stuff, even all the colors, but how do you justify this fashion? Who in their right mind would think that this is fashionable attire? And Barbie especially, come on, the brand is based on a supermodel. Here's the thing, you guys, overall I do like the Barbie Extra dolls. I like the way they look. I just don't like the way they feel. I don't like handling them. I don't like arranging them. I don't like dressing them. I don't like grooming their hair. That's how I be feeling sometimes about dolls by Mattel. It's like, I want to like it, and overall I like it, but like certain things about it I don't like, and the things that I don't like I really don't like pet peeve status I don't like. Ugh, that's how I be feeling sometimes, y'all. That's how I be feeling sometimes. Speaking the truth, okay? Yeah, so her outfit is just and then this box. Can we please talk about this ridiculous box? What is happening here? Look at this. Dun, 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 dun. Yay! Marketing genius right here. This box is like Wheel of Fortune status, okay? They have these little grooves here where the arrows are, where parts of the backing is sticking out, and you can rotate it so you can see all the stuff that the doll comes with. I showed this to my kids. I asked my daughter, who's 9, I said, if you had this doll, would you just do this all day long and not even open the box up? Like, would this be enough to keep you entertained? You'd be like, wow, great toy, thanks, Mom. She just kind of looked at me like I was bugging. Finally, she said, I don't know. And then I was like, how you don't know? You a kid, you supposed to know. This is the kind of stuff these people are trying to research to make sure they're marketing correctly. Was this a complete waste of their time or what? And I just kept doing this the entire time I was talking to her. And she just was like, is this lady okay? The way she was looking at me. And then I did the same thing with my son Genu, who is 15 years old. I said, this is cool, right? This is entertaining, right? Mind you, you guys, Genu has Asperger's just like me. This is like fidget spinner status, right? No? I was like, will this help you to stim? You just keep doing this all day? It's good, right? It's good? And he was like, Mother, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying to get feedback from you children, and y'all is not helping me at all. Like, what do you want me to say to you? Well, I guess after you open this box up, you can't just keep perpetually spinning the wheel. Like, can I put other stuff on this wheel? Can I use it over and over again? Is it recyclable? Is it reusable? Mattel, you got to think about these things. Hello. Look at all the work that they put into the design of this wheel. Like, come on. You don't put this much work into something and then it doesn't even function after you open the box up, right? Because for $30, come on. I'm looking at her jewelry and I'm like, did they put... First, I love the earrings. The big, chunky, gold hearts. I like the design of the earrings. However, why does she have on a silver choker that's like super gaudy? Why she don't match? Like, why you got silver and gold on at the same time? I don't get this. This is a look. Is this a new thing that I must not have got the memo, you guys. I did not hear that this was a thing. Back in my hood, all right, back in my day, if you was rocking gold and silver jewelry at the same time, unless you had a bunch of it on, like multiple pairs of earrings, multiple bracelets, multiple necklaces, everything is piled on that you have in your jewelry stash, that was the only time it was acceptable. If you just had a statement piece, an earring, just one bracelet, just one necklace, and they were all mixed match silver and gold at the same time, like you look like a crazy person. It's summertime. Furry skirt. Oh my god, why? Like, why is she wearing fur on her skirt? Firstly of all, the fur on her skirt looked like hair. It doesn't even look like fur, and it looks like a better quality hair than the hair that they put in her head, which is unbelievable. How did this happen? Like, who is making these choices at Mattel? I would like to know. What's going on here? This furry stuff, I mean, look at how unkempt it looks. It just looks like it's all over the place. She might as well be wearing a pillowcase. Like, I don't understand what the function of this blanket around her hips is supposed to be. I don't get it, Mattel. Please, can you notify me? I do not understand. What is this? What is she doing? What is she wearing? What? Where is she going? Why is this happening? I don't get it. Her dress, y'all, this dress that she has on under her blanket, right? This dress though, like, come on. Why? Like, first of all, I feel like the hearts are really played out, and then the color scheme of the hearts, we've got a pink and a blue on one side and a purple and a green on the other side. Why would you ever split that design down the middle with the two color schemes showing at the same time? I don't know, but your main customer base, children, have no sense of fashion, so it's like, whatever, give them anything, crayons, anything, markers, whatever, just mix it all up. So I guess that's what we're going on, but still, come on. This other piece, the shirt with the drawn on jewelry, which is super played out, it's already Barbie extra. What do you need extra fake jewelry drawn onto your shirt for? You're not gonna just give us the jewelry. I don't need you to draw the jewelry on. Like, why? Yeah, but she's got pixels in her eyes that are extremely evident when you're looking at her with your own eyes. On camera, not as noticeable, but definitely in person I can see the individual pixels in the face. I don't know why they're doing this, but they need to stop doing it. and like these scary lines in her eyebrows. What is happening? What's happening at Mattel? I'm not sure. I don't know. Guys, Mattel, if you're listening to this, degrading the quality of your dolls is not a good way to upgrade the image of your dolls, okay? Let's try not to do that from now on. Let's just try it. The worst thing about this doll is that she's supposedly articulated, but of course it's not double joints. That's fine and everything. You don't have to have double joints for me to consider your articulation about something. You do have to not be $30 for me to respect these standard joints. Why? Because we can get made to move joints on dolls, even if it's just to use as a body donor, for 15 to 20 bucks. Standard price. $15 to $20. Now with the Barbie Looks dolls that have recently dropped, brah, you can get like mad different skin tones now for just $20 and new head sculpts on those dolls. I get that the dolls are very exclusive and people are having a hard time getting them, but I think that's only because they first dropped. There was so much hype around these dolls that it was very difficult to get them when they launched. However, I don't think that they're just not manufacturing the dolls anymore. Let's just say, worst case scenario, there's no more Barbie Looks. Now that they've done that, it's like they've already set a standard, so they're gonna do something similar again. And for the most part, you can get your hands on double jointed Barbies for less than $20. So for these dolls to just boldly be 25 bucks to $30 with inferior articulation makes 0 sense. It doesn't, no. That's horrible. That's horrible. Only even want to open this packaging at this point so I can like physically touch and see closer everything in here, because I just know I'm gonna have way more jokes once I do. I'm scared. I'm so scared to open this because I just know I'm gonna regret it once I open it. I'm so gonna want to take it back to the store and feel like horrible that I opened the packaging knowing I don't like this doll. What am I gonna do? Like, I really don't even know what to do, y'all. I have no idea how much of this is gonna end up on YouTube. I just don't know what to do. I like this headband. I always like the head accessories, except for headphones. Those are the worst. Just, I don't know. The shoes look okay too. I like purple. Look at those pants. They're just so disco. I like the belt. Okay, that's good. What's this? Some shades. I like the shades. That's good too. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting for something to pop out at me so I could be like, that's why they want $30. But I just nothing here is doing that. The box is just bulky and heavy for no reason. I really hope that this thing back here can be reused, because I think it would be fun to repurpose that for like a game show set. Wouldn't that be fun? There's a lot of I don't knows going on in my head about this doll. I just feel so uncertain about it. And I don't normally feel this way about Barbies. Like, I do not normally feel this way. Y'all, when I saw the pictures of the Barbie Looks dolls, the moment that I laid eyes on them, as soon as I saw them, I knew. I'm like, they got to be in my house. They got to be on my wall. They got to be in my collection. They got to be on my freaking videos. Like, I just knew with certainty that I needed those dolls, that I wanted those dolls, that I liked the dolls, and that even straight out of the box, the dolls were good to go. They was ready. Like, this doll hasn't even come out of the box, and she just already looks like I need to put so much TLC into making her likable to my taste. I was trying to figure out a way to incorporate these dolls and their aesthetic into my collection in a way that I can display them and not be completely annoyed. It's just exhausting. It's exhausting. This is the part about doll collecting that I don't like. You gotta have things the way you gotta have things. You know what I'm saying? I know it's like that for some of you guys who are like the new in the box doll collectors. Y'all gotta have your boxes be pristine for them to be eligible to make it onto your wall and be on display. And if there's like a dent in it, if something isn't right on the box, it can just ruin your whole experience with the doll. So like this video if you can relate to what I'm going through up in her. My curiosity is gonna get the best of me. I feel like I am gonna end up opening it just to feel the hair, because I cannot do it through the box. But I just had to do this so I could like cleanse my system of it, because I was just dreading opening this box. That's really all it is. So let's open it up, since I'm being ridiculous and clearly just being anxious. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Maybe if I open it, I'll feel different about it. Maybe she won't disappoint me as badly as I thought that she would. Okay, so my first concern now is how long it's gonna take to open this and to do it in such a way to preserve the Wheel of Fortune back there. All right, so I just took the top layer of the plastic off of her so far. There's still another layer here behind her, and it's connected down here in the middle. Look, see that plastic piece there? That thing is going up into this top plastic, which is connected to another piece of plastic right in her back, right there behind her. And it's kind of like a brackets that you know, squeeze the doll into. So if I remove this doll from the packaging here, then technically this should continue to spin. Let's see. Okay, so now that the doll's out of this part of the packaging, I still have this part stuck in place. I only removed the doll by sliding her out, and then all the stuff is underneath here. I'm gonna assume that even if I were to detach the actual plastic part from everything else but keep this intact, you should still be able to rotate. The mechanism should still work. I don't know if that helps some of you who are into crafting and making sets. That's the reason why I left this part in, just to give you guys some perspective on that for crafting ideas and set designs for photo shoots and your various doll shows. My Dollyverse friends, I have successfully removed this doll from the box and am in the midst of styling her, kind of to get a feel for her, and I will let you know my exact and precise unfiltered thoughts as a potential new member of my collection or somebody I need to take back to the store. But this video has become much longer than I anticipated, so I am going to cut this part of the episode here, but immediately the other half of this video should have been uploaded along with this, so I hope you guys will click on the suggested video that's coming up so that you can get to that to hear the rest of my thoughts on this doll. See you over there. Have a dolly day.
Act like I couldn't tell the difference between you and your sibling.
We've all